Hey everyone, it's Flynn Patrick once again, and in this video we will be releasing the number 42 player in the NBA for 2017-2018. I am super duper excited to continue rapidly moving up this list, and the names just keep getting bigger and bigger. This dude is one of the more interesting players in the NBA, a journalism major in college, and he is about as smooth of a shooting guard you're going to find. So let's get right to it. The number 42 player in the NBA for 2017-2018 is going to be CJ McCollum of the Portland Trail Blazers. Let's start with the good. This guy just put up 20 points a game for the third straight season, and since 2015 has only missed 5 games total. That is ridiculous durability and reliability. Him only missing 2 games this past season, though, for sure helped his ranking and put him above some players he might not have been above otherwise. He also averaged a career high 4 rebounds a game, and he put up a very pretty 50-point game versus the Chicago Bulls in January. He also had another game where he put up 42 points versus Memphis. This guy is liable to go off any night. Scored at least 25 points in 25 games this past season. Incredibly efficient offensive player. And low-key, the advanced stats show that he actually had the best defensive season of his career. He had a 2.9 defensive win shares, which was a career high by far, and he also had a career best defensive plus-minus box score. And he cut down on his turnovers despite increased minutes, which is a good sign. So despite all of this, why did CJ McCollum only finish 42nd on this list? I would say the expectations with him were increased because he had an absolutely ridiculous 2016-2017, and he regressed from that season. He did improve on defense, but his role is to be an offensive scorer, and his shooting percentage and points a game did go down despite an increased volume of shots. To be fair, the season before he was ridiculous, but that also raised expectations, and he didn't necessarily meet those expectations. And Portland did get swept in the playoffs, but I will be fair, I think CJ McCollum did play pretty decent in the playoffs, including a 38-point performance in Game 4. And I would say this was still really a good season for CJ McCollum overall. He has 3 more years to go on a max contract with Portland, and he will be 27 next year, so this is right in his prime. He's a top 45 player in the NBA, so that's really good. I think there is room for him to move up next season, and although Damian Lillard is always going to be that number 1 scoring option in that offense, this man did take positive steps this past season. So congrats to CJ McCollum for finishing number 42 on this list. My name is Flynn Patrick. We will be back with the number 41 player shortly.